Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Pav back at you again with another reaction video for you guys, man. Yo, so TommeE Profitt just dropped this video. I did see some of it on I think it was on his Instagram, when he posted it on his Instagram on how he made the search. Now obviously for a lot of you guys who have been rocking with the NF reactions since day one would have noticed in some of the reactions I have mentioned that I used to make music myself. I used to produce music myself. So to me, this isn't like a reaction as such where it's kind of like for loads of people to kind of watch it kind of thing. It's nothing like that. It's more of a personal reaction to me because I take a deep personal interest in what the producers are doing on a song. You know what I'm saying? I comment often, more often than not, on a reaction video about the beat, etc., going into the beat, and I did that quite consistently and quite a lot with the NF journey and stuff. So yeah, he dropped the video how I made the search. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna get into this one. We're gonna see what TommeE's saying on this, pause, maybe break down some of the process, etc. You know what I'm saying? But yo, before we get into this one, like the video, subscribe to the channel, support your boy, trying to get to 5K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Look out tomorrow, because tomorrow the NF conversation is going to be dropping tomorrow. We're going to be premiering that one. So I know it's been a long time coming, guys. I know I've been promising it for the longest, you know what I'm saying? But it is coming. I am going to be putting that out tomorrow, God willing, you know what I'm saying? But yo, without further ado, hold on, let me just turn these lights up a little bit. Alexa, turn all lights brightness 100%. All right, let's just fix the lighting situation a little bit. Without further ado, let's get it.
Hey, I'm TommeE Profitt. I'm going to show you how I made the search by NF. I started with a simple cello spiccato. Then I layered that with some high, super compressed pizzicatos.
Oh, hold up. I'm liking this already. Oh, hold up.
Search by NF.
I like the Iron Man suit in the background. You know what I'm saying? The Iron Man model, bro. That's a big model of fucking Iron Man, bro. That's a big model. All right, come on, TommeE Profitt. Let's see how you're making this beat.
I started with a simple cello spiccato.
Okay.
Then I layered that with some high, super compressed pizzicatos. And then to make it grow, I added cello ensemble spiccatos as well as some low bass string spiccatos.
All right, I remember specifically the bass strings that added a lot of depth to that instrumental. Do you know what I'm saying? There was a reason specifically why the search was my favorite NF song, my personal favorite. It was a lot of it was owed down to the fact that TommeE Profitt actually managed to piece together such an amazing instrumental for it. Just saying, it was so unique, it was so different to everything else he put out for NF in terms of beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was one case of an argument for anything that was going off between their relationship, is that sometimes the beats did feel slightly repetitive. Like, you could tell like a lot of the beats were kind of strung off the ideas from the previous one, but with the search it was just something different. The whole build up to it, like he said, there where he added certain elements to give growth, all of that just added to giving us the final product of such an epic track, which was the search. Do you know what I'm saying? But all right, let's carry on.
Cello ensemble spiccatos as well as some low bass string spiccato hits. Then I combined a hit, a Brahm, and a vocal sample, along with some weird...
Yo, the hit was insane, bro. The hit was insane. Yo, when you can put together 3 samples like that and create such a crazy hit, bro, that's I remember, bro, that those hits were slapping me like crazy in that reaction, bro. They were slapping me like crazy, man. If you haven't seen my search reaction, it is quite a long reaction, but there's a reason for it. Because that shit was just so fucking epic. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just so fucking epic. And yes, whilst NF did lay down what he does best, you know what I'm saying, and he did just go completely crazy towards the middle and end of that song. A lot of it I have to give to TommeE. If it was any other producer on the track giving him that beat to fit those lyrics or the other way around, I don't think it would have worked as well. It was just the perfect collaboration in terms of bringing out the best final product. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it, I have to give a lot of it to TommeE Profitt on that one. I'm saying, especially from coming from a background from producing and stuff like that, and understanding the process and understanding what goes into it and what it takes to actually compose and build a song. It's insane. It's insane. When you have that kind of background knowledge, you can then take away a lot from what the actual artist did and then attribute a lot of the success from that song to the actual producer themselves. I'm saying, like, that goes the same with anything in history. Do you know what I mean? Like, even producers prominent like Dr. Dre. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of the songs weren't what was going on in the song. A lot of it was attributed to Dre. And I think a lot of NF's music has to be attributed to TommeE, because whilst without one and without the other, we wouldn't have had the products we would have had. A lot of NF's music wouldn't have hit the same way if it weren't for TommeE being involved. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Kind of hit, a Brahm, and a vocal sample, along with some weird bendy horror strings for tension.
Yeah.
Once you get to the chorus, add a bunch of drums. And find the...
Oh, the hats are insane, bro. The hats are insane. Oh, bro, the way that beat hitting, bro. The way that beat hit, I'm still scared of this beat. 3 months later, 4 months later, however the fuck long ago I did the search reaction, this beat still scares the fuck out of me. Hold on.
Add a bunch of drums. And find the biggest tubular bell you can find. Then, so it feels even bigger, I accented the melody with some high strings. Then I found this...
Oh yeah, that's when the beat kind of dropped off, allowed the beat to settle, just to kind of like give you that space, make you forget about the beat. That's what was incredible about it all, is that when those strings came in, it allowed you to kind of forget about what was going on. And it gave you that empty space, and then that's when the whole where the beat go, and that's when that just hits you out of nowhere. You just there's no one on this planet that would have been expecting that drop. Nobody. I mean, shit. I think I went through that drop like 2-3 times, and it scared the shit out of me every single time.
Really strange violin trill sound that I used to accent the melody as well. So
I don't remember that. Hold up.
Violin trill sound that I used to accent the melody as well.
Okay.
So it cut through and felt super energetic.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
I added a harmony so it felt like it was progressing.
Alright, there's the progressive build up. Okay.
It felt like it was progressing.
Because of the epic feel and movie like feel to the beat. This is something that you would kind of almost call this like an act 2. If you was to split the beat up into 3 acts, you had the act 1, which was all the beginning bit, and then you had act 2, which was the progression and build up, and then obviously you had act 3, which was when NF just started going ham when the beat dropped. Do you know what I'm saying? But this was kind of coming towards like the end of act 1, start of act 2 kind of thing, where he was doing that progression.
Don't be gentle with your whooshes and your impacts. These are full-on movie trailer sound effects.
Movie trailer sound effects, exactly like how I was kind of saying there, where the beat does have that epic movie style feel to it. So I'm saying, almost like if you was imagine if Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or something like that, if it went like hip hop for an episode, I can imagine something like The Search would just slap all over that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
With your whooshes and your impacts. These are full-on movie trailer sound effects. Most hip-hop impacts sound like this. We're looking for something more like
Facts.
This.
That shit never gets old, bro. What the fuck? Hold up.
Like this.
Oh, that makes me want to go on there, bro, and recreate that shit. Hold up.
We're looking for something more like this.
Fire, bro.
Tuck in some brass for that big orchestral effect. A choir to make it feel epic. And then,
oh, wait, what's that? Requiem Professional?
A choir to make it feel epic. And then you have it. Just don't forget the key.
Oh, bro, that shit's fucking insane, bro. Just don't forget the key what? Don't forget the key what? Hold up, wait, the key what? The key ingredient here? The key ingredient? Or would the key ingredient be an NF? Be an NF, how 100%.
Don't forget the key ingredient. You need an NF.
Critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable. I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political. Pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it.
Oh, bro, there's 100% reason why. That literally, Tommy just gave you the breakdown. I gave you the breakdown on the breakdown, and I think between us, we have just explained to you why the fuck the Search is, and probably always will be, my personal, and if not, the best NF song ever made. I'm sorry. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's my opinion. I personally think NF, the Search, will never, ever be topped. I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, until the new album drops, we ain't gonna know for sure, right? But for me, personally, up until everything I've heard, there's just something about the Search that hits you every damn time. Like, it never gets old. Paid My Dues doesn't get old for me, but that's because of the way NF raps on that beat. Do you know what I'm saying? The way he raps. It ain't particularly the beat that does it for me. It's just his style and the flow and his ability, how advanced his ability got in Paid My Dues is what attracts me to Paid My Dues every single time. But with this, it's just the whole thing. Between NF rapping, Tommy on the beat, do you know what I'm saying? But that's what attracts me to that, do you know what I'm saying? But yo, that was your boy Pav with that one. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, hit the thumbs up, do you know what I'm saying? Share the video with your friends, tag me in your Instagram stories, do you know what I'm saying? I'll shout you out in my next video, etc, etc, etc. But yo, until I see you on the next one, guys, in that conversation tomorrow, laters.